One.
Being misunderstood by someone's opinions that you value is absolutely the most painful. Blanche, Eliza, and Marilyn were all prevented from their eluded fantasies and from achieving the desired life that because of the fact that they were women. Uh, the lack of security, respect, and confidence uh, prevented their ability to strive in their social environments. Um, Security in a relationship is something that none of these women had in their lives, and if they did, it would have drastically made it easier for them. Blanche from The Streetcar Named Desire, she doesn't have a secure relationship with anyone, and she hasn't had one since the passing of her husband. Since then, she's been trying to fill the void with many different men, but it hasn't worked out. When she comes to New Orleans, she meets Mitch, and Mitch looks like he could be the next man in her life. He looks like he's able to provide a secure relationship that she needs. But when Mitch is told about all the things about her past from Stanley, he kind of gets scared off and doesn't really, and kind of blows her off, kind of thing. And now losing this secure relationship is like the last one that she really had a chance with. The last time she's had a chance with a guy, and she wasn't able to get it, and it's killing her kind of on the inside. She also, when she comes to New Orleans, she's looking for a relationship with her sister, but is not able to achieve one because her sister has kind of settled down now, and she's having a kid with Stanley, and they're kind of doing their own thing, and Stella can't always side with Blanche, even though Blanche needs it because Stella is in a relationship with Stanley. Eliza doesn't have a secure love relationship in her life. She's with Henry, but he never really provides what she's looking for. She's constantly going out of her way and laying everything out for him and always making the home ready for him, and he never really repays her with any approval or appreciation that she needs to feel secure in her relationship. And she, like the one night she gets all dressed up for him, and she is all putting on all her makeup and dress and all of her nice stuff, and she's trying to do this just to surprise him and kind of get him to say something nice about her, because he never really kind of appreciates what she does. And he just says that she looks nice, and this kind of just crushes her because after putting in all that effort to look nice, she never really kind of gets anywhere with it. Marilyn, she's never had a secure relationship. Since she was a kid, she bounced around in foster homes. Her foster father kind of, I think, sexually abused her, and she's never really had anyone there to talk to about her problems, and someone that is there with her to make her feel secure. She looks to find this in the multiple different men she dates. Arthur Miller, for example, she goes with him because he makes her feel like she is important, and she feels like she needs him to feel that importance, but he never gives her the security for the relationship. He's kind of just there for her sexuality and her physical attributes more than her actual intelligence, which she would like to be there for. These women also have been given a lack of respect throughout their lives. Yes, they may have made mistakes here and there, but nobody ever gives them the respect that they deserve for being the people that they are. Blanche never gets the respect of Stanley. She starts off with a lie, which is not obviously her fault, but he never forgives her for this, and throughout the rest of the story, he kind of haunts her for her being a liar, especially when she talks about her past, because she's embarrassed about it, and she wants to obviously make it sound good to Mitch and to Stella, so they don't think about her in that kind of way, and so that she's never ever really given the respect back that she deserves just for having the struggle of letting up about her past. Eliza is never given the respect that she deserves. She's from her husband. She constantly is looking to impress him, and she's always working really hard out on her gardens to make their house look like it's the best thing, and showing off her ability to grow the plants. And she's never given the respect that she deserves. When Henry one time comes up and compliments her for that and says, "Oh, maybe one day you'll work out in the orchard," but it's kind of like an empty offer, and he's not actually going to let her work out in the orchard. He just wants her to stay at home and kind of do what she's doing there. And her ability to not really get out kind of kills her, and the lack of respect she's given for what she does is not what she needs. Marilyn's never given acknowledgement for anything other than her looks. She's a very intelligent woman, and she has a lot of talent, and people are constantly just harping on how she's just the way she looks, and how she's kind of physically appealing and good looking, and people are always kind of making jokes about that. Like Gloria and her friends are making jokes about Marilyn and her friend, or Gloria and her friend are making jokes about Marilyn and how she's just in the role because she's good looking and not because of her talent. And this kind of wears on Marilyn, and she never is ever given the respect, and she ends up passing away, and it never given the respect that she deserved throughout her entire life. All these women had a huge lack of confidence, and were never really felt confident enough to stand up for themselves or go out and do stuff because of it. Blanche, because of her looks, she feels that since she's not the way she was back in Belle Reve when she was younger and she was impressing all those young men, that she's not appealing to men and she can't please them anymore. And this shows when she's with Mitch and they're dating and she's in the dark because she wants it dim so he can't see her imperfections that she feel will turn him away, and that he'll won't like her because of these things. Eliza's inability to express her feelings, she never is able to talk to anyone, and she never feels confident enough to let it out and tell people how she feels and about stuff that worries her and stuff like that. When she tries to with Henry, he just gives a kind of a dull response and kind of brushes her off. And like when they were in the car the one time, he says something and it makes her upset, and she covers herself up because she doesn't want him to see her in that kind of weakened, kind of vulnerable state, because she wants to express like she's a strong, proud woman, but she's not able to because of her lack of confidence. Marilyn thinks everyone's better than her. Gloria never really gives her, and when she meets her at the studio, she kind of talks to her, and she sees how Marilyn thinks that everyone's better than her, and that she's not good enough to be important. And this kills Marilyn because because people are telling her that way, she starts to believe it. In conclusion, all these women, because of the three reasons, were not able to thrive in their social environments, and were not able to get to their full potential that they deserve to. And they were just because of these people and these events that happened, they were not able to achieve the life they deserved. And yeah, so life isn't about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. George Bernard Shaw.